G'day Southside. In our worship services at the moment, we're looking at a series called Gifted, looking at the gifts of the Holy Spirit that are given to believers for the common good, for building up, for strengthening the mission and ministry of the church. I don't know about you, but a lot of people that I talk to and hear from think that serving in the church is all about us giving to others, and that once that service is done, well, then we can get on to enjoying life. I want to talk to you this morning about the fact that when we serve in the church, it can actually be for our own benefit. Now, we might not think that's very appropriate, but we do a lot of things in which there is a self-interest, in which we want to get enjoyment and fulfillment and a sense of purpose out of it. And serving in the church should be no different. If Jesus says to us that his burden is light and his yoke is easy, he's actually telling us that when we serve in him, it should be something that is good for us as well. When we are serving others, we're getting to make a contribution. We're getting to be able to build something that we want to see. And I think for all of us, the common goal that we have is to see a church that is healthy, that is vibrant, that is drawing people into life in Jesus Christ, that is building a legacy beyond ourselves. If that's what we want, well, then we give ourselves in service in ways that build that so that we can see that come about. When we serve, we get involved. We get to participate with other people. We get known and we know. And we've got a working bee coming up on Saturday. And people who go to these working bees tell me the best thing about it is the morning tea, where you sit around, you talk to people, you find out a little bit more about them. When you're working alongside of people and you just get to hear their stories. When we serve, we get involved with other people and it just builds our sense of connection. We think that, excuse me, when we serve, we build a sense of connection. We know that we belong. We know that other people know us and that we're wanted. And finally, when we are serving, it's actually part of our discipleship. Jesus calls us to give ourselves in response to his grace. We're not earning grace. We're not earning salvation. We're not earning the love of God when we serve, but we are responding to the love of God. We are given gifts. We are called into specific ministries as a response to the life in Jesus Christ. And the more we give and serve, the more intentional we are in following Jesus. We're actually talking about it in terms of one of the catalytic steps of our faith journey, that we want people to find places of service so that they can deepen their faith and their experience of God who comes to them, who equips them, who fulfills them, who allows them the privilege of being part of what it is. So I encourage you, please find your place of service, whether it's in, through, or beyond our congregation. But find where it is that God has called you to serve and give yourself for your sake and for the sake of those that you are serving. Blessings on you all.